Hey, hey now, hey now. What is going on, people? What is going on? What's going on? I am here. It is Saturday. We are silly. And what would a silly Saturday be without having silly Saturday? I apologize for last week, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it is what it is. Hey, people. Hey, y'all, come on in here. Come on in here. As you can see, we are steadily making improvements and continuing to better what we do here. I hope that you all appreciate the time and energy. Y'all, hold on one second. Ooh, I can't see none out of these here glasses. And so clearly, I need to clean these here glasses. All right, y'all. But yeah, it's Saturday, y'all, and we are silly. And about to have a good show today. Gonna have a great show today. What else I'm looking for? I was just oh, that, okay. So what's going on, people? What is up? What is up with y'all? Good morning. Good morning. Let me say hi to all y'all and thank y'all. I'm playing around with my graphics here on the StreamYard, and I'm playing around with doing some things as y'all can see. Never want y'all to feel like y'all contributions are going to waste. Let me say hello to everyone as they come in. Hey Patty Duke, hey Nappy Child, Sly Sylvia, Shakira, Dez, what's good, my bro? Um, everybody who's coming in, Shondo's around the building. L Love, hey my love, really be what's good, sis. Hey Monk Chip, hey Boo, hey everybody. Y'all know it is Saturday and we're being silly. And I clearly can't see out my glasses, so I need to clean them because yeah, they are so dirty. Like I feel like it's snowing. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's snowing, and it clearly is not. My glasses are so dirty. But yeah, we're gonna get down to some stuff today. We got some important things to talk about. Although this is not necessarily a um the politics of it all live. There is some things we are going to discuss involving politics today. Some things you all need to be informed of. Y'all know we got to call the people out when the time comes, and we'll do that this morning. And then I do have a couple things. Really, be you definitely the second half after we get through all our serious stuff. You're probably going to want to join in on one of the discussions that I'm going to have later today involving bid whist and spades. We'll get there later. Yeah, so some things that we're going to talk about today, some topics that we'll discuss today. We're certainly going to, like I said, there's something I need to let you all know about spades and bid whist and all of that stuff. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, okay? Later on. Hey, Sly Sylvia. Hey, Patty Duke. Um, but that's going to be later. We got some people to address that's been in the news a little bit later. Why people doing the damnedest and saying the damnedest things? It's just what they do. Why people doing and saying stupid things? No, not Sharon Osbourne. No, 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 no. Because why people do enough and say enough stupid and silly things, you know, to go around. So it won't be her today. We did enough of her. Hey, Yana, what's good, boo? So we're gonna have a lot to talk about today. Um, we're gonna talk about my people, the Rainbow Push Coalition, a little bit. We're gonna talk about the dictionary. The dictionary. And some of the things that they want to add to or already have added to said dictionary. Yeah. Child. It's not even Mitch today that I'm going to talk about. You know, we could have a whole 3 hour live on Mitch, but it's somebody else. We'll get there though. We'll get there. So, amongst other things, we got a whole bunch of things to talk about today, and we'll get down to it. And I will sit here and eat. And not a lot of snacks today. I need to go re up. I'll go to Publix today and re up on my snacks. Hey, little baby. So we're gonna re up on snacks today. You know, we got to do what we do while we're at work. Mm, that's just me being fat right there, y'all. Anyway, um, so yeah, let's talk. Let's do this. Let's make it do what it do. It's Saturday with Philly. So let's get some of the serious stuff out of the way first, and then we're gonna go and we're going to talk about stuff that really B likes to talk about, which is spades and bidwill. So I'll save all of that fun stuff for later. Okay. So a lot of things going on this week. A lot of fuck shit and fuckery going on with the white people this week. The white people are slowly but surely losing their minds. Do you hear me? Actually, let me take that back. They're not losing their minds. They're just being who they always been. You know what I'm saying? They're just being who they've always been. I usually do have good snacks, L love, but there's a dearth of snacks right now. I have some, but not as many as I'd like. You know me. Don't you say nothing, really, B. Don't you say nothing. Anyway, so let's address two white people that decided, two white people that decided that they had had enough of having a job here in these yet to be United States of America. So they wanted to just observe their freedom of speech and let all of their whiteness show. I just wanted to do that. Why people always show their true colors? They always show their true colors. They always come out. And this week was no exception. Now you know you had um the Karens over there, Sharon Osbourne and Stacey Dash. They've been in the news this week. But there's a whole lot of white people and a whole lot of racism to go around. Okay. You found high shoes in Tennessee? Child, I told you, girl, Yana. I told you. I told you. Matter of fact, Yana, I think I got a little bit of hot cheese left. Hold on. Why y'all got me started on snacks? Wow. Y'all blame Yana. So I told y'all I keep a little bit of something. You know what I'm saying? I keeps a little bit of something because can't let the cupboards go completely bare. So Yana, you got to get this pack of the high chews, the ones with the kiwi, pineapple, mango, and dragon fruit. This the pack, and you see this the big pack too. This the one you got to get. Do I have any more? I only got a couple more left in here. Blame Yana, y'all. Blame Yana because she done got me on these damn high cheese. So we have a professor down there too, a former adjunct professor, not even full time, but adjunct professor down there to Georgetown University over there in really beat them area and the DMV. Oh, also, I got some. Now later's jelly beans because I thought it would be good. So I'm gonna see how they taste. I'll let y'all know. Um. Anyway, so we have this one professor. Her name is, I forgot. I don't care. I don't really care what her name is. It's of no consequence to me what her name is. However, um, she had some interesting things to say about us black people this week. Now, I learned my lesson. What I'm not going to do this week, I'm not going to try to play or share screen and do the video because y'all know that my computer be acting up. I'm still working on get my new computer. Y'all know I've been doing the best I can, adding new graphics. As you can see, my little intro for the live and stuff. I changed it for Silly Saturday, but I ain't gonna even let my computer make me mad today, okay? I don't even have it to do. So I'm gonna play the audio and hopefully you all can hear the audio. Okay. Hopefully. Hopefully y'all can hear the audio. Can y'all hear that? You know what? I hate to say this. I end up having this angst every semester that a lot of my lower ones are blacks. Happens almost every semester. And it's like, oh, it's some really good ones, but they're also usually some that are just like at the bottom. It drives me crazy. That's the gist of it. I'm not going to play the whole video. But basically, what Sandra Sellers decided as she was resigning from her job at Georgetown University by making this video. I mean, she basically were saying, talking about black students being the ones that are um, always at the bottom in terms of the grading scale. Now, she tried to clean it up a little bit and say, "Oh yeah, there are some that are at the top." And as someone who went to a PWI, let's be clear, and did quite well at that PWI, there were a whole slew of white people that were bottom feeders and cellar dwellers. Let's be clear. When your first go-to is to start to talk about the ineptitude of the students at the bottom, as opposed to talking about what you're going to do or try to do to mitigate the gap in learning and so forth, then the problem is you and not the student. Because as a teacher, as a professional educator, your first priority is I need to try. I'm not saying you always are successful, but I need to do everything I can and always be working at trying to bring up those kids in the bottom 25% of the grading scale. Not do like this lady and try to castigate a whole segment of the population. Mind you, she was on video call with a fellow adjunct professor who's now on administrative leave, and that man ain't do nothing but sit there and listen. The video that I saw, now it was quite lengthy. Hey, just a petty mess, child. The video that I saw, okay, the white man that was the other professor, adjunct professor, did do nothing but sit there and let her go and rant and rave and talk. Tell me why they got him on administrative leave. Now, she done lost her job. She done got fired. Georgetown University. Listen, one of my favorite commentators and one of my favorite authors is a professor down to Georgetown, Dr. Michael Eric Dyson. Okay. And Dr. Michael Eric Dyson is known for verbally eviscerating people. Let's be clear. So I'm sure Dr. Michael Eric Dyson, if he hasn't already went off, I need to go check his Twitter because I do follow him on Twitter. I'm sure he's going to have quite a few things to say about one of his, fellow colleagues down there or former colleagues to down there to Georgetown. She's a whole mess. A whole mess. But that's pretty tame, pretty light. Mind you, some school across the fruited plain started not robbery enough to give this racist a law degree. I'm just saying. Some school decided that it was a good idea for this racist to have a law degree. And that's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Anyway, yeah, no, the video that I saw now, I don't know if there were subsequent things that he might have did, or maybe he nodded the wrong way, or maybe they fault him for not stopping her, or you know, at the time said no, that's wrong or whatever. But they put him on administrative leave. And the video that I saw, all that young man did was sit there and let her go off. It was a white man, a mess, a whole mess. I'm not. Now you gonna have white people. Now you about to have white people afraid to get on screen with their own people. Okay, you gonna have white people who have friends that they know are racist. They afraid gonna call them and they gonna be like, "Girl, you ain't no videos around. Is it? You ain't calling me. There ain't no more FaceTime between certain groups of white people. Certain white people are now putting their friends on block on FaceTime and other video messaging services because you don't know whether or not they're gonna fly off the handle. You know your white friend over here is as racist as they come. You know he done use the N-word and all kinds of other racial epithets and all types of other incendiary language. And you don't know if when you FaceTiming him or her, whether or not they're gonna fly off the handle and say something by you are guilty by association because all you did was sit there and listen like this poor white man. Just a mess. Hey, Lunam. Um, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Think about us as black people. Think about some of your relatives and some of the friends you grew up with and some of the heinous things that they said. I'm talking about us black people. Y'all know us black people are known to say all kinds of off the wall shit. Listen, if I knew I was going to be on administrative leave because of the remarks of people that I knew, I listen, my family would have had me hemmed up a long time ago because those people in my family say whatever they want. I got some friends that when we're having conversations off camera and things like that, and we all know people that we grew up with or around the block, and you be like, bruh, dog. Like I had to check somebody one time before I said, bruh, I understand that you are angry, but like I'll give you a perfect example. And this was the word that I'm had an issue with. I don't use the C word with regard to white people. Hey Lulam, I don't use the C word. Just like I don't like white people to use the N word, I don't use the C word. That is the not to describe a white person. I only use the C word with regard to something that I put my cheese on and my boar's head lunch meat on to eat, along with a little topping of alfalfa sprouts, maybe a little cut piece of onion or another piece of vegetable on top of it all. Put a little dab of a good Italian dressing on top of it and eat it like a little, hors d'oeuvre or something. But outside of talking about the food, I don't describe white people as that. So I don't like when other people do it too. So I had a friend, he was going off about some white man. He just kept using the C word over and over. I had to say, hey, bro, please stop. I don't, I let you go the first 83 times, but at 84, that's where I got to draw the line. I mean, can you find another word to call this person instead of just the C word? I'm just saying. Hmm. I'm just saying. So, in addition to Miss Sellers, Dr. Sellers, whatever her title is, we have another young man. This young man, hold on, let me get this queued up for y'all. This young man is an announcer for high school basketball. He was the announcer for a girls basketball game, and one of the teams during the national anthem decided that they would take a knee. And this white man decided that he was not here for it. However, he didn't know that his mic was still hot and that people could still hear his comments while the anthem was playing. I'm gonna let y'all listen. Hold on. And we will be right back here. Can y'all hear that? Anthem, ladies and gentlemen. They're green and black. Oh, shit. They're dealing. Oh, Lord, it's are you sure? Let's say deal. Is it? I'll say later. The whole Midwest said they're going to deal like that. David Slick flying. Come on, boy. And that's the gist of it. He said effing N words. I counted at least 2 or 3 times. And then, because it was really hard to hear with the national anthem playing in the background, he also said, I hope they fucking lose. And these are high school girls that he wanted to speak on and speak about. Now, his name is Matt Rowan. This happened on Thursday. This happened Thursday. It hit the internet yesterday, and people had a field day. So by the end of the day, excuse me, by the end of the day yesterday, you can imagine there was a major backpedaling pussy pop. but it wasn't the backpedal and pussy pop that you would expect from someone who has now outed himself as a bigot or a racist. Let me see, because I want y'all to read this with me because it's just that rich and just that good. Hold on, let me see, y'all, if I can get my share screen to activate. Come on, let's cross our fingers. Let's hope it acts right today. I'm not asking too much, computer. All I'm asking is for you to act right. That's it. That's all. Is that asking too much, computer? Anyway, y'all, let me get this queued up because I want y'all. I want to put this. Hold on. All right. So let's share screen. Make this happen. Right, another person in the unemployment line. Don't need any audio for this one, so that's good. Hopefully this goes well. I think this is it right here. I hope this is it. I think that's it. All right. So he thought it not robbery enough. Matt Rowan. Let me see if I can get it in another tab. Okay, yeah, let's do it that way. Um, Matt Rowan thought it not robbery enough to render what some might call an apology. But let me share screen and get this up on my share screen. Make it big, make it bigger than me. Let me take my name off. Hold on, y'all. You know, the perils of modern technology. Hold on. All right, here we go. So, this is what he came up with. And he says, hold on, y'all. I, Matt Rowan, on Thursday, March 11th, 2021, most regrettably made some statements that cannot be taken back. During the Norman High School girls basketball game against Midwest City, I made inappropriate and racist comments believing that the microphone was off. However, let me state immediately that that let me state immediately that is no excuse. Such comments should have never been uttered. I just need a few punctuations for me. Can I get just some type of punctuations here? But why would I expect someone, as racist as a person like this to have any use for the English language? Why, God? Why would I expect that? Continuing on with his level brand of foolishness, I will state, I'm sorry, I am a family man. I am married, have two kids, and at one time was a youth pastor. I continue to be a member of a Baptist church. I have not only embarrassed and disappointed myself, I have embarrassed and disappointed my family and my friends, probably by your inability to use the English language properly in writing. That's one of the embarrassing parts. That's almost just as embarrassing as you showing your true colors out here um, at this basketball game. We'll keep it going. I will state that I suffer type 1 diabetes, and during the game, my sugar was spiking. Let me stop right there. Mm. I'm gonna stop you right there. Hey, button Jessica. So one of his now he had to establish ethos and try to establish a bit of credibility by telling you he's a family man. A mess. First of all, sir, we don't care that you are a family man. You are married with 2 kids because that makes you better than anybody else because that qualifies you as a decent individual because you're married with 2 kids. That makes you better automatically than people who are not married and don't have 2 kids. What if I'm married with no kids? What if I'm married with 1 child? What if I'm married with 8 children? Come on now. Come on now. He had to tell us that he continues to be a member of his Baptist church. Sir, you probably went down in my estimation at that point because now I will categorize you as probably one of the evangelicals and stuff like that who be out here with their level brand of fuckery. Okay. Then, hold on, y'all. Okay. I mean, it's just a mess. This is just a whole mess. Then he goes on, not starts by goes on to tell us that he is type 1 diabetic. He has type 1 diabetes and that his sugar was spiking. Now, y'all let me know when one of the side effects and symptoms of diabetes is you going on racial rants, screaming out racial epithets. Because I'm just waiting. I'm just like, I mean, if that diabetes, what are we doing? Now we're using medical reasons for our racial epithets that we use. Asthma didn't want any parts of that. I mean, you could have went serious and said you had, hypertension or cancer or something, but you went with diabetes. Your sugar was low. You know how the old people be like, you talk to your grandma, be like, yeah, Miss Ann over there, she got sugar. She gotta take them injections for her sugar. So, be like Matt over there, yeah, he got that sugar. No, he got that bad sugar. That sugar that make you start calling people niggas. He got that nigger sugar that make you start calling people fucking niggers. The heck? Help us, Lord. I gotta read that line one more time for y'all because even beyond the fact that you still do not have command of the English language, okay? And mind you, this would probably be the same man who would have problems with people who immigrate from other countries saying that they need to learn the language. Mind you, he's from here, probably born and raised in America and still doesn't know the language. But that's a whole nother story. Whole nother story. But this young man said, oh, y'all help me make this make sense. Child, y'all, this young man did. Let me read it again, and I quote, I will state that I suffer. I mean, by you typing this, we know that you're stating. I mean, the English teacher is coming out of me. Y'all know I teach English. Y'all know I teach writing. And y'all know I cannot make it through this without having to try to correct. Where's my trusty red pen? I should have had like a red pen on screen where I could draw on screen and put all of the grammatical errors. in this goddamn statement that he made. Because I swear I am over here crying, okay? Crying. I taught all the way down to sixth grade. I've taught the lowest grade I've taught is sixth grade, and I have sixth graders that don't write this bad. That's a whole nother story. Mr. Rowan said, I will state that I suffer type 1 diabetes, and during the game, my sugar was spiking. You got that sugar. Oh, dear God. All right. My sugar was spiking. While not excusing my remarks, it is not unusual when my sugar spikes that I become disoriented and often say things that are not appropriate as well as hurtful. God help us, Lord. Oh, hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all, because I got to look at y'all. Listen, y'all. I am over here crying real tears. I'm crying. I'm laughing at the tears of a clown when there's no one around. Y'all, this is what we're doing today. This is where white people are going today. Let's go back, y'all. Let's go back. Let's go back. We're going back. Oh, because this is a mess. Just a whole mess, y'all. Just a fucking mess. He says, while not excusing my remarks, it is not unusual when my sugar spikes that I become disoriented and often say things that are not appropriate as well as hurtful. Like, do you have Tourette's or something? We call that Tourette's or something. But now it's when your sugar spikes and now you just, blurting out all kinds of inappropriate things. A mess. I do not believe that I would have made such horrible statements absent my sugar spiking. Y'all get him. Y'all get y'all boy. This y'all boy. Y'all listen. Y'all get y'all boy. I do need a hoodie with some drawstrings. Which hoodie should I put on? I don't have time right now. Hold on. I have to go all the way over there. See, but it just I gotta be prepared next time. I didn't know this was gonna do this to me. I did not know that Mr. Rowan was gonna have me over here dying 3 deaths. Okay. Little baby said, I remember when my great uncle sat up one day and ate the whole bag of grapes and called us over because he thought he was dying after taking too much insulin. Oh God. Listen, y'all, I can't make this shit up. Oh boy. Okay. Let's keep going. During this time, I was with a colleague and friend, Scott Sapopa. Now you want to bring Scott into it. Now you want to see white people will never want to go down on their own. Just like the lady took her other professor down with her. White boy, Mr. Roy, is saying, nah, I ain't going down by myself. Nope. I was there with my friend, Scott Sapopa. Scott, I hope you got diabetes. I hope you got sugar too. Or no, Scott, we're gonna let you have asthma because you were short of breath. And when you get short of breath, it causes you not to get oxygen all the way to your brain. And because oxygen didn't go all the way to your brain, that caused you not to be able to cognitively reason that said that calling little black girls fucking niggers was not a good thing. So Scott, we gonna let you have asthma. And asthma is gonna be the reason why. You forgot your Primatine Miss Pump. You know what I'm saying? You forgot your albuterol. You know what I'm saying? You forgot your little steroid albuterol pump. God. Where do y'all find these people? I swear to God. I swear to God, y'all gotta tell me where y'all find these people. Anyway, let me proceed to where he's commencing to throw Scott under the bus. Poor Scott. Poor Scott. Okay. During this time, I was with a colleague and friend, Scott Sapopa. Scott Sapopa was not the one that made these comments. It was me and me alone. It's the grammar for me, y'all. It's the bad grammar. This the bad grammar. Child, listen, Monk Chip, sad doesn't even begin to describe this. Okay, it's so bad, Monk Chip. It's just comical at this point. You can't even like be mad or upset at this apology. This shit is so horrible. You can't do nothing but laugh because this shit is horrible. All right. So he said, it is not my desire to shirk my responsibility in this matter. That young man said, shirk his responsibility in this matter, and I certainly do not want Scott Sepulpa to share in the blame of this most unfortunate incident. Oh, Scott set you up, bruh. Scott knew that shit was on. There has to be some red light or green light or some kind of light that lets you know you still got a hot mic. So Scott said, "Oh, bro, you going down today." Scott probably looked at the little red light blinking that it's still hot and looked at you like, "Bruh, bro, because you notice you hear Scott say a damn thing. Scott said right there, being quiet. You go ahead on. I might be just as racist, but you won't catch me anyway." If I was Scott, I would be cussing his ass out. Because first of all, the fact that you even brought my name and entered my name into the whole conversation, I need to be windmilling your ass right now. Anyway, okay? Listen, Scott was, listen, y'all, this is what Scott was doing. Scott, y'all, was somewhere like this. Windmill. Scott read the little shit and got down to paragraph 4 and said, "My friend and colleague." Bitch, we ain't friends. Bitch, we are not friends. Do not try to make me your friend right now. We are not friends. Nope. You and your type 1 diabetes and your insulin shots and your racial epithets can stay over there. We are not friends. Do not try to send me down your little path of destruction. Hey, Amber. Just a mess. Poor Scott. Scott was drunk. Oh, this is so funny. I can't even get through it. Okay, let's finish. Where was I? I do not desire to shirk my responsibility in this matter, and I certainly do not want Scott Sepulpa to share in the blame of this most unfortunate incident. While the comments I made would certainly seem to indicate that I am a racist, I am not. I have never considered myself to be racist, and in short, cannot explain why I made these comments. Now, wait a minute. Let's go. Oh, God. Let's really unpack what you just said, sir. What you just said. Let me read that again. Because you can't make this shit up, y'all. You cannot make it up. Listen, that young man said, while the comments I made would certainly seem to indicate that I am racist, I am not. Because let's not forget, he's a family man and he's married with 2 kids and he's a Baptist. So you know that qualifies him as not being racist. God, where do y'all find these people? Hey, Anastasia. He then goes on to say, I have never considered myself to be racist. And in short, cannot explain why I made these comments. You can't explain why you made those comments? Well, let's help you out, Mr. Rowan. You made the comments because you are racist. Hello? 1 and 1 gives you 2. How about that? Listen, y'all, this is so bad, so horrible, so horrible. Because I just, listen. I'm gonna read this again because this. Listen, you could take this. I would probably have to bend and stretch and call it a complex sentence rather than just completely run on. But with the absence of certain punctuation, it becomes run on. Anyway, this elongated run on sentence that he wrote is ingrained in the cerebral cortexes of white people across the fruited plains. I guarantee you, carved in the cerebral cortex of white people etched and burned and scorched into the retinas of white people who are racist is the same words, and I will say it for you again. While the comments I made would certainly seem to indicate that I am racist, I am not. I have never considered myself to be racist, and in short, cannot explain why I made these comments. Those are the sentiments of all of the racist white people we have met probably in our lives. Let's be clear. That shit, I mean, he pulled that shit right on out of his, trusty little proverbial racist ass white people, bag of tricks. This shit is hilarious. Listen, um, I really wish my sis really be was up here on the stream, y'all, with me to talk about this, because I'm sure she had really be. Are you decent to come on stream, y'all? Because I really need. I can't. This shit is. It's so hilarious. It's so bad. It's hilarious. And hey, Abby, and let me continue and say, just a damn listen. If my little rant in my intro where I say a damn mess, just a damn mess, you know what? I need to find that part of the intro and just snip it and put it on the StreamYard so that I can so that I can just have it, and when I need to, I can just play it because this is a mess, just a damn mess. So oh, Mr. Fit Brown dude. Oh, it's so much better than that. Let me read. I gotta read this one more time, y'all. I gotta read this one more time because you can't make this up. While the comments I made would certainly seem to indicate that I am racist, I am not. I have never considered myself to be racist, and in short, cannot explain why I made these comments. Tell me why that's not a copy and paste of every insensitive and racist remark you've heard this week. That could be copied and pasted and said by all of these racist ass white people. Right, because listen, now I'm not gonna lie. Now listen, hold on. Before we finish, hold on, because we got to get through this. Hold on, y'all. Now I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There were times where people in my family who had sugar, apparently they had the same kind of sugar Mr. Rowan had. Because I had members of my family that had sugar, and when they sugar got out of hand, they might have said, fucking nigga, get your hands over here. I don't know. Sometimes I've seen people and sugar start to hit them, spiking it, beating their chest, and like Chris Farley on Saturday Night Live, nigga, bring me that insulin. God, nigga, I need a Snickers. Nigga, give me a piece of orange. Nigga, I need it now. I'm sorry, y'all. I had relatives like that, so I can't completely call it off base. Ooh. Oh. Oh, dear God. I can't call it completely off base that your diabetes started spiking and you just started saying, nigga, nigga, nigga. Oh, God, wait. Y'all got me over here dying today. I can't. It's too much today. We are being real silly today. You talk about we needed this silly Saturday, y'all. It's been a lot going on this week, and we sure needed this silly Saturday, y'all. We didn't even do silly Saturday last week, but we are here for it today. Y'all got me over here crying. Oh dear God. Oh dear God. Let me drop. I ain't even dropped the link for really be. I told her to come on and didn't even drop her the damn link. Y'all got me over here dying 3 deaths laughing at y'all. What? L love that sugar is deadly. That sugar is vicious. Oh boy. Creative. No, he's not creative. He's stupid and asinine. 'Cause creative is when what you do works. But when you come up with some shit that's just way over the top, stupid and asinine, you're not creative. You're just stupid. It's that sugar, y'all. Tell me y'all ain't had a family member that had sugar. And when them sugar levels start to spike, they'd be like, nigga, get your hands over here. Nigga, 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 nigga. Oh, nigga, bring me that insulin shot. Nigga, bring me that little piece of Snickers before I die over here. Nigga, you don't see me over here dying out by the sugar level spike. Oh God. I'm not doing this with y'all. I refuse to let y'all send me down a path of destruction. Playing with y'all. Oh dear God. I did not think that I would take this long. Break it down. Sugar. Sugar. So when he creates some spicy food, does he say racist stuff about Latino? I'm not doing this with you, Luna. Nope. I'm not doing this with y'all. Child. Y'all got a lot going on in these yet to be United States of America. Y'all got me over here dying. I love y'all. I need to just laugh. Y'all know I needed this laugh. Good Lord. Y'all know I needed this good laugh, God. Mm. Let's finish. Let me finish because I ain't even finished this man's apology yet. Excuse me. Let me finish. All right. Anyway, it's just so hilarious, y'all. Well, let's finish out. He goes on to say, I offer my most sincere apologies for the inappropriate comments made and hope that I can obtain forgiveness. I specifically apologize to the Norman High School girls basketball team, their families, their coaches, and their entire school system. No apology for the members of the community that have shut up, who you just made out to be racist because you made us believe that they about to have racist epithets flying out of their mouth when their sugar levels spike. You want to apologize to the diabetical community? How about those people? Anyway, what about Scott Sapopa? Throwing him under the bus. Right. Your mama must have sugar all her life. Child. A mess. Anyway, let me continue on. Their coaches and their entire school system. Additionally, I offer my apologies to OSSAA and NFHS network. I don't know what that is. Further, where's the capital? See, it's all of the grammatical errors. Further, no capitalization, no comma after it. Further apologize. There, where's the dear God? Uh, let me get through this and not be the English teacher. Further apologize to all involved in this situation and simply to the entire sports community. There are no words to explain what occurred. Oh, there are words. Racist. Oh no, I'm sorry. You did find the words to explain what occurred. Type 1 diabetes. You told us. You explained it for us. You said there are no words. You gave us the words. Type 1 diabetes, sugar spikes. You said it was your sugar spiking. You said there ain't no words. Oh, you found words. Help us, Lord. There are no words to explain what occurred. This is something for which I must take responsibility, which you're not. You're giving all responsibilities to that sugar. Who and I wholeheartedly accept responsibility for my words and action. No, you don't. You said it was the sugar. You said you are not racist. You said I can. I. You said I have never considered myself racist, and in short, cannot explain why I made these comments. So you can't explain why you made these comments, but now you coming back and in the next couple paragraphs telling me you take responsibility. You then said, "Oh no, I would never make those remarks. It was my sugar spiking from my type 1 diabetes." But then you coming back talking about you want to take full responsibility. Come on now, you can't have it both ways. Make it make sense. Yeah. Let me ask my daddy, does NIFF at begin to fly? You know what? There's not gonna begin to fly in the event of his sugar spikes. Girl, listen, we all need to find anybody we know, a relative, a friend, a coworker, and ask them, baby, you got type 1 diabetes? Not the type 2. You all right if you type 2, but baby, if you type 1, because if you type 1, I need to know when your sugar levels start to go up, because I'm not gonna be here for you calling me all kinds of niggas. Nigga. When your sugar levels spike, I will keep a trusty um party size, fun size Snicker right here in my desk for you, so it's not to be, you know, call all kinds of niggas. I'm just saying. Let me finish this out. It is my sincere desire that I can obtain forgiveness for my actions and words. Wow. You know, when you think that you've heard it all and seen it all, then you get foolery like that. This is what you get. You get foolery like that. Absolutely comedic gold. Listen, some comedian is gonna have a freaking field. You cannot make this up. That apology that that young man just calls himself rendering to us, you can't make that shit up. These are things that cannot be made up. I don't. Where do y'all find these people? Where do y'all? That damn Shaw. That damn Shaw. Now, unfortunately, these young ladies at Norman High School had to be subjected to the. I don't know if they actually heard him, which is probably a good thing because it sounded like the audience couldn't hear him. Um, and so that's one good thing that probably came out of it, that those young ladies didn't have to be subject to his sugar levels spiking and be subject to, what happens with the sugar. Shut. I just read what Lil Baby wrote. Lil Baby said he just stood up and ate a quarter of a pound cake and got on the mic and started anyway. Don't let him have a whole slice into a cheesecake. Listen. Let him go right there and eat the wrong cheesecake. Baby, y'all gonna be N-words. Y'all gonna be bitches hoes. Y'all gonna be F-bombs. Y'all gonna be everything under the sun. Listen, I can't with y'all today. I promise you. This shit is hilarious. Hey lady backstage. Are you ready? Cause I'm over here dying, and I need help with this. I can't. I can't.
You don't need my help with it. Scott said, "Don't bring me in this shit." That's what Scott said. I said, "Sir, what? I don't, I don't know what you talking. What happened? I wasn't what? I don't know what you." Scott said, "Don't put me in your bullshit."
Listen.
I
So
said,
now
"Put
everybody
me in
who
your bullshit." Oh, I ain't even
I
call my damn hair.
I know people with type 1 diabetes, and now I'm being finna be looking at them sideways. Bruh, sis.
Listen, I
They
did
still
not
let-
know that. I did not know that a side effect of type 1 diabetes was racism. I ain't know that. I ain't know that. So that means if you got the gout, you're gonna be xenophobic. I mean,
right,
you know
the
what I'm saying?
gout.
You know what I'm saying? You know, is a side effect of COVID, a little homophobia. I mean, what the fuck? What are we doing? What are we doing?
You know that asthma make you transphobic. That's what they told me. That
Is that
asthma,
what it is?
the asthma
I
and
mean,
bronchitis, baby, you get transphobic for
I
real.
know. I know. I know that's what it was. Scott said, "Don't put me in this bullshit. I don't know what you're talking about." Scott read that. Scott read that statement and said, "Nigga, what?"
Right. He had a sugar spike. His sugar started spiking. He was like, nigga. You
What? Hey
oh,
everybody. Hi everybody. How y'all doing? Good morning. Oh Lord Jesus.
Scott looked at that shit and had his whole sugar spikes. Shut say, nigga. You crazy. Oh God. I have had my complete life off of this story today. They
I ain't
don't
got
be
my privilege yet, so I'm eating my 37-cent ramen
I
noodles.
ain't got playlist either. I don't plan. I'm just gonna leave that there. I don't even want to be bad at this, but I'm having too good of a time. And then more news of crazy,
I like the
stupid.
new thingy thing on your screen. That's cute. That's pretty. I like it.
Oh, I've been playing around and doing some research and stuff like that, and on StreamYards and stuff like that. So I'm not done yet. I'm gonna have more little things that I'm gonna do and have.
That's cute. I
Every,
like it. I
so
like it.
I've been playing around with stuff because I didn't want just more of the same and more of the norm. I
Yeah.
want,
It's
you know,
definitely different. It is definitely nice. It's like I like the color scheme and everything. It's nice. And it's nice and springy. You know, the colors nice and
right.
springy, you know, bringing us into looks like a pretty sunset.
Yeah, I did that. I said I've been working on, the people been, blessing me a little bit. So when they do, I do little things. And
So let me do this while I'm sitting here eating these damn noodles.
while you're doing that, let me talk about another white person who
Mm.
thought it not appropriate enough to well, he didn't say anything racially insensitive, but he's just being his normal idiotic self.
Oh, okay.
Little baby, you'll appreciate this.
Oh
In
Lord.
news of the idiotic, Trick Scott, former governor of my great state of Florida,
Mm.
is with antics again. Shall I read the quote that from his Twitter account on Thursday?
Wait a minute.
On Twitter.
Before I forget, did you see what Rob Johnson said? Senator Rob Johnson. Is it
Mhm.
Rob Johnson?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I just before I forget, I
Mhm.
just bring that up. Okay, go ahead.
Senator Trick Scott, exactly, little baby, says, quote, with Democrats' wasteful and partisan $1.9 trillion COVID bill raising U.S. debt to 30 trillion, we cannot afford to waste another tax dollar. I'm urging our governors and mayors to return all federal money from this bill in excess of their reimbursable COVID-19 costs.
What? Say that again. He want what?
Yeah, let me say that again for you. I'm urging our governors and mayors to return all federal money from this bill in excess of their reimbursable COVID-19 costs. Yo, boy.
Nigga, you high? That's a side effect of diabetes.
It's the time. That's that sugar. You know he do look like sometimes he got something going on. You ever looked at his eyes? You could not. We learned that in the state of Florida. You could not look directly into the eyes of Rick Scott, or you might, turn into a pillar of salt. Like he looked like he's having
That's
some
what
kind
I
of
say. You
pack.
can't look him directly in his eyes.
You
You can't
can't.
say his name 3 times. Just like I'm Harry Potter. Don't say his name. He who must not be spoken.
Right. And Patty do say instead of saying nigga, I'm saying sugar.
Right, there you go. Sugar.
Sugar. Oh God. So he then goes on to talk about how irresponsible the Dems are being in their spending. Mind you, the huge and massive tax be cuts that he did for the rich that also caused us to also go into into a deficit as well. That sent us careening into where we are now. Did we forget about that? We forgot about that trick. Now, not to be outdone, we got
Hey,
a whole.
what's up, boo?
Hey, Jason, we got whole windmilling sessions going on because Trick Scott is out here saying get the money back. Oh, but no, but he is saying. You notice he said in excess of what is COVID-19 reimbursement. Whatever. Ron DeSantis is saying the polar opposite. Ron DeSantis says, I know you don't believe that and don't believe no parts of what Rick Scott or Marco Rubio is saying because we need all the money we can get.
Quote, unquote. I know you fucking lying. That's the
Exactly.
quote. That's the quote.
Well, here's the actual quote. He said, the Senate didn't correct the fact that Florida is getting a lot less than what we would be entitled to on a per capita basis. Meaning, y'all hoes already owe us money, so don't be coming around here telling us to get no goddamn money back, because we ain't giving none back. Y'all know how to listen. Now that was that sugar coming out of Ron DeSantis, because that's that part. You know how black people are. Don't let you mess around and give us extra money and come back and looking for it back. Nah, bro, we ain't got nothing for you. I ain't got nothing but love for you. I ain't getting nothing back.
I got nothing but
Hey,
love for you.
it really be, you know that's how they do the order. Mess around and send a check for more than the amount that you was supposed to send. You know how they do in the order.
Listen, I'm about to
Yeah.
say I ain't never seen nobody say you gave me. I mean, I ain't gonna say that'll never happen, but let's be clear: the percentages of it happening. That somebody say you gave me too much money. Now I will say this. Because I used to be a cashier. I will, if it's a cashier, I will if they give me too much money, because I've been a cashier and I know what that's like. Okay, but let's be real. On a general basis, that's not happening. I'm just saying. Are you telling me Canada can pay their citizens $3,000 a month?
Listen,
we already know.
Down the road.
We already know what other countries was doing for their people.
Mm-hmm. We already know.
Honest question, El Teddy. An honest question. Mm-hmm. Let's do a what if scenario. If Biden or Hillary, no, forget Biden. If Hillary had won 4 years ago, and let's say we had control of Congress when the pandemic hit, do you think there would have been better stimulus for us, or do you think it still would have just been like same song, different? You know what I'm saying? Same tune, different song, whatever the fuck it goes. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know that they would have given us more money. I think that what would have happened was they would have addressed the issue sooner and tried to mitigate the amount of loss of life or the amount of damage that the virus did, so as not to give us money. You see what I'm saying? So they didn't have to. I don't know that they would have given us more money. Hey, Nikki B. But I damn sure believe that they would have did everything that
Situation
they
would
could
have been handled
have
better.
done to try to keep from having to give us money.
I
Looked over
definitely
at
think the situation would have been handled better, but I feel the same way. I don't know if we necessarily would have gotten any more money or more often or whatever the situation is, but I definitely feel like the situation would have been handled better. Okay, I was just wondering. I just
yeah.
wonder.
So that was a real quick hitter because I really thought that I was going to spend more time on Trick Scott, but Mr. Rowan has captivated us this morning, and he won't be undone. Now, I got two more things because I'm not going to do my big one because there's too much to unpack with that. But um, real quick, so there's a domestic violence count. Well, this isn't one of the two, but I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm just going to read the sugar, Luna, sugar. I'm gonna read the headline and I'm just gonna let you go from there. We ain't even got to read the story. I'm just gonna read the headline. Domestic violence counselor William Wallace murdered his wife and propped her body up on a couch while the kids opened gifts on Christmas. And he's a domestic violence counselor. Let me read that again for you. Mhm, mhm. Domestic violence counselor William Wallace murdered his wife and propped her body up on a couch while the kids opened gifts on Christmas. If you should need him. Like, you can't make this stuff up.
But
Y'all know I
okay,
find
wait,
this story.
okay. Oh my God, there's so many questions. So on Christmas
Shall
morning,
I read?
when Mama didn't react to none of the like oohs and ahs and oh that's nice, oh baby come play. Like you thought that nobody was gonna notice she was dead. How old are the children?
Well, they ain't that old.
Oh my
I'm going,
God, that is oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
well, Lunel, Christmas wasn't ruined because they didn't even know. Apparently.
But
Um,
oh my God.
Prosecutors say a California man allegedly killed his wife and propped her up on Christmas morning for their kids to open gifts in front of her body. The Orange County Register,
It
Mercury
probably
News,
that's Florida.
Associated
Is that
Press,
California or Florida?
that is California.
Okay. Well, shit. Don't get indignant because you know 90% of the time them stories are from
Ah,
Florida. Don't get indignant.
William Wallace of
Mm.
Anaheim, California. Sucker.
You know it's usually your damn great state with the fuckery.
William Wallace of Anaheim, California was charged in 2011 killing with the killing of his wife, Zazelle Preston. Of course, they're black because they're black.
I was getting ready to say with a name like
Who was
Giselle.
26. Zazelle Preston, 26, which allegedly occurred during a violent argument on Christmas Eve that year. According to the Orange County Register, during his trial on Monday, prosecutors claimed that on Christmas, Wallace placed Preston's body on the sofa with sunglasses on and proceeded to have their kids open gifts. What was that movie from the 80s? With the dead man.
A Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Bernie's. That's what we got going on. We just putting shades on the people. Oh, dear God.
Yep, Weekend at Bernie's.
God help us. Prosecutors also alleged that Wallace told their children, "Mommy got drunk and ruined Christmas." End quote. That damn sugar.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh my.
Oh,
Mommy, I tried.
damn sugar.
Oh my god. You might as well have left her wherever you put her. Why you gonna have her propped up and then tell the kids mommy ruined Christmas? Because and it's,
They
y'all, it's
just
nothing funny about this shit, but it's funny as hell at the same time. So now alcohol. So we gonna blame alcohol on the fact that your wife ruined Christmas because you murdered her. Just like we gonna blame sugar on racism. Y'all, I can't do it. I can't do it with y'all this morning.
Ooh,
I
y'all
cannot.
killing me.
Oh my god. Yeah. I cannot. I will
Okay.
not. I will not. I
Okay.
cannot.
I'm just this is gonna be me for the
Oh my
rest of the
god. Y'all.
show.
My head hurt. My
I'm
head
doing the rest
hurt.
of the show like this because I can't.
Oh my god.
I
Oh, I
can't
need.
not.
Oh god. Oh my
Oh,
god. I gotta take a pill. I already had
you
a
know
sinus
what?
headache. That just exasperated my already lingering fucking headache.
Let
He
me
said,
get you gonna go on
"Mommy
hold.
ruined Christmas." Y'all.
I mean, you said you had a illness or something. You're not gonna go all homophobic on me right now, are you? 'Cause I just try to make
Oh
sure.
god.
Please take what you need to take.
Mm.
Listen,
Oh my goodness.
I don't want you to go all transphobic. I don't want you to become, discriminatory against, or anti-Semitic or anything like that. 'Cause you take whatever you need
I'll be like,
to
I'm gonna get the Uncle Ruckus disease. I'm just gonna start hating black people.
take. Sugar, damn sugar. Oh boy, y'all got this is truly a silly Saturday, and this is why we're here. This is what we're here for. Um, so let me read that again because I'm almost
Like
finished.
Christmas.
Prosecutors also alleged that Wallace told their children, quote, "Mommy got drunk and ruined Christmas," end quote. The Mercury News reports. At the time, Wallace's two daughters were 8 and 3 years old.
Oh, now
The
see,
couple
the 8 year
also
old. Oh my
shared,
god, that's sad.
the
She old enough to
couple
be.
also shared a 7-week-old newborn.
Oh,
Preston studying to become a domestic violence counselor at the time.
well, let's suffice to say he failed that class.
Yeah, I don't think
He failed.
didn't California do away with capital punishment because
On doing that certificate.
yeah, I see reasons to reinstate it, perhaps. Just what we got going on in these yet to be United States of America.
That is crazy. An 8 year old, see, that's sad because she old enough to remember this shit. The 7 week old, the 3 year old, maybe, but oh god, the 8 year old, that is so sad. I mean, I'm laughing. I'm still laughing, but it's sad. It's sad.
It is. God damn, shut up.
Mommy ruined Christmas. Damn. So you didn't ruin Christmas by killing her? That wasn't you? Okay.
Mommy got drunk and ruined Christmas. A mess. A mess. You can't make this stuff up. You cannot make it up. Child. What y'all saying over here in the chat? Yeah, that was a black man, L Love. That was a black man. He was black, and so was she. Y'all got me over. I don't even know. All right. So since we're already down the road and land of just we're down this road, well, let's have some more fun today. So guess what I found out? Let me check. Hold on, really be. I just want to make sure that my investigative reporting is real and true. Let me see. Hold on. Oh my God.
What?
Okay. So it's all here. All right. In news that you could use. Now, let me preface by saying, as an English teacher, those of us professional educators in the subject area of English hate these types of stories. We hate these things and we categorically speak out against them. But some of you people need it. So dictionary.com has
Oh,
decided that
I
they
saw this.
add
Yeah.
finna and child, CHILE, to the dictionary.
Can I tell
So
you,
now,
I hate the word fitna with a passion. I never even
well,
heard it
so
until I
now, oh yeah, I'm going to show you how it looks there because you need
I never
empirical
even heard
evidence.
it before I went to college. That people we don't say that up here. So I had never even heard fixing a fitna until I went to college. I was like, what the fuck?
Hold on, because this is what y'all need. Hold on, hold it on. Here, here, here. Come on, Jeffrey Osborne and
And
LTD.
that's no lie.
So
Where'd I put my
there you have it. Dictionary.com, because I forgot to close this window. Um, move. I said close. See, you just don't want me to be great, right? Thank you. The according to this, finna is a phonetic spelling representing the African American vernacular English variant. There is a whole section of dictionary.com called the AAVE, which is the African American vernacular English
I don't
section.
like that. I don't like
I
that. I
don't.
don't like that.
Oh, there's a whole rant in me about that. I don't know if I'm going to give you that, but um, um, variant of fixing to, a phrase commonly used in southern U.S. dialects to mark the immediate future while indicating preparation or planning already in progress. Let me give you all child, because next time y'all say, "Oh, child," and somebody asks you, "Is that a word?" Yes, you can tell them that it is. Um, hold on, because that was one that was added. Is it here? Because I know I saw it this morning. They had because they send us I get emails and stuff from it. Where is it at? I saw it. Oh, there it is. Here it is, right here. Child, a phonetic spelling of child, representing dialectal speech of the Southern United States, or AAVE. Now we had a whole. I'm in a lot of educational organizations and societies, and there's one with that's teach black teachers of reading in English, and we hate this kind of stuff. We hate the fact. I've always known there's an AAVE, and each dictionary has subsections and variants within their dictionaries that they have, and so they all have one similar to this. This goes back to the early '90s with ebonics and all of that stuff in California. Remember all that stuff back in the early '90s
Yep.
in California? I categorically detest that they added this to dictionaries. I categorically detest it. I hate the fact that now, mind you, just as many white people use the term, if not more, use the terms as black people. But now y'all just gonna make it a part of the just attach bad grammar to us because we're the only ones who have bad grammar. Need I take you to some of the backwoods, rural areas of this country with Jedediah in them? I don't know. It bothers me. But you know what I'm gonna blame? Sugar. Sugar. That's whose fault it is. I blame sugar for this. Sugar. It's the diabetes. Diabetes.
That's ridiculous. I
I have no.
just I just don't like it. But go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, I will say this as an English teacher, I have no problem. I have no problem. And I tell my students, embrace your colloquialism, embrace the slang that is, customary and akin to your family, to the area you grew up in. Absolutely. I'm not telling you to ever do away with that. But understand that that's what it is. It's just common slang and colloquialisms that you have within, the home. But there is standard grammatical English that you should also know as well. Now, we as Black people have always learned to code switch, and they just wanted to throw that term on us. White people do it too, because there are things that white people say in their normal everyday vernacular that isn't appropriate in standard grammatically correct English as well. But so I definitely tell, especially I taught a lot of students whose parents and grandparents are from other countries. And I say not just knowing the being bilingual, but also knowing the colloquialisms associated with your group of people even once they learn English, because there's certain I learned that there are certain words and phrases that don't directly translate, so they have their own ways and slangs, like Spanglish people talk about all of the time, and different ways, especially within the Haitian Creole culture and stuff like that, that doesn't translate. And so I don't know, because what's going to happen. English teachers across America are now going to have to deal with the fact that a child is going to say, "Yeah, I wrote better in my essay. It's in the dictionary, so leave me alone." That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. And then a parent is going to come and back them up and say, "Yeah, you can't mark my child down for that because it's in dictionary.com." And then we're going to have more fuckery. Yep. I'm sorry, really, B. I did cut you off because I felt a rant, but it ain't come yet.
No, you good.
Mm, mm, mm.
I agree with you 100%. I mean, you already know. I mean, that's just not. That's just not cute at all.
Jason says Spanglish is how I get shit done in the South. Y'all are a hot mess. Y'all are a hot mess. But yes, you should know they added those two words to dictionary.com. I did not check to see if American Heritage Dictionary or Webster's Dictionary added them. My dictionary of choice, the one that I give to my students. Hey, Jay Wilson, thank you for your contribution. Did I vote? I did not. I was asked to, but I did not vote. Jay Wilson, thank you for your super chat. Jay Wilson, did you see your boy? Did they say what state that was in? I think it was Oklahoma with Mr. Rowan. Did you see your boy in his apology? Because the sugar got him, Jay Wilson. This a lot. Listen, that might explain a lot of these people on YouTube and their tirades that they have. Y'all see how some of these people be spazzing out on YouTube? It's the sugar. Next time somebody have a tirade on YouTube, blame it on the sugar. That
Well, we
type
already
what
we already had somebody that cussed everybody out and blamed it on menopause. So I mean,
right. So if we had I said blaming things and blaming people. You're welcome to come up, Jay Wilson, while we're up here. Can you drop the chat, Nappy Child? Well, anybody who wants to come up. I know little baby sometimes will come up, or Eddie. Last story, you might want to pay attention to this, Billy B. So I was reading some stuff, and what is being found really be is that less and less students, Black students at both HBCUs and PWIs enjoy card playing. There's less and less card playing. They just don't play the spades and the bidwits and just don't know. Some just don't know how to do it. And more you find more adults nowadays that say I don't know how to play spades. I might give you a pass if you say you don't know how to play bidwits. Okay. Okay. But when you tell me you can't even play spades and you went to not even first of all, you ain't even got to go to just an HBCU. If you went to a black high school, you should come out of there being able to play Tonkin spades. But even if you went to a PWI, the black students at PWI cling together like this, and we'd always play it. So I believe.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Go ahead. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Are you ready in the background, sir? Let me know. Thumbs up. Okay. We gonna have to bring Jay Wilson.
Hey, Jay Wilson.
No,
we gonna bring
that's what I said. You saw my face.
We gonna have to bring him up to speed on your boy, Mr. Rowan, after we talk about these good spades, because I'm sure you'd love to hear about that young man.
And I can see Jay Wilson going off now about.
Yeah, Jay Wilson, you gonna have a whole live about that young man.
They'll give you a whole some content tonight. You can go off for a whole hour on that one, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's a whole. We spent about a good 45 minutes on this live, laughing, crying, laughing. Do you hear me? Crying, laughing.
Okay.
Anyway, but spades, they are saying that less and less college students are playing cards. Less and less college students know how to play, games that have always been, that black people have always been, known to play. And so you begin to wonder, okay, I blame parents. What failed parenting do we have going on where you ain't teaching your child how to play spades? Come on now. That's bad parenting.
It goes back to what we were saying on my channel yesterday about this society that these kids now, it's that instant gratification, it's that microwave society. We're not sitting down and having game night with our kids anymore. We're not spending time, because I'm the way I learned how to play spades is by watching my parents and their friends, well, really bid whist, is watching their friends sit down and do it. And they would have, every couple of months they would come over, or they would go over their house and we would have to go over and play with their kids. And at a certain point, I wanted to learn how to play. I wanted to sit at the table. And my parents sat down and they taught me. And that's how I learned how to play spades.
Well, I just look at the cards and see what they have and what they threw out and stuff.
Yeah, but you were around your parents doing these things. You know what I'm saying?
It was, for me,
it's like a game, they don't want it anymore.
Yeah, my
grandparents literally set us down at the table and say, y'all gonna learn because y'all get too old not to learn. And so that goes back to just families communing at the dinner table and just having time off the TV, off, devices, and saying, we just gonna sit down and play games. Gone are the days when families played board games and things together. Like, I remember the epic Scrabble battles in my family. Epic. Do you hear me?
Playing Operation and stuff, and and Simon with the electronic colors, and I guess we did that. But look, El Teddy, I'm gonna have to leave out in a few minutes. But who is this Mr. Rowan, and what happened? What happened?
What happened?
Matt Rowan is an announcer for for high school sports, and he, during the game, it was a girls' basketball game. One of the teams knelt, and he cut away and said, "And now the national anthem." And so the girls knelt. He didn't know the mic was hot, and while the national anthem is playing, he said, effing N-words, effing N-words, I hope they lose, these effing N-words, so forth and so on. And so I don't think that the people in the crowd could hear him because they were listening to the national anthem, but the mic was still hot, so it was still recording. And apparently I think Scott put that recording out. Anyway, as bad as that was, and as egregious as that was, Jay Wilson, just when you thought white people, y'all, we about to laugh again because this is way too funny. Just when you thought white people could not get any worse. I'm gonna show you that this all happened on Thursday. I'm gonna show you the apology that he released yesterday. The press
Is
release.
he hanging around black people like the Royals are now?
No, 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 no. Oh no, Jay Wilson. Oh no, this is even better. Okay. All right. All right. So this is what he wrote. This is worth the second read. Look at them. They already laughing. They already laughing. All right. I, Matt Rowan, on Thursday, March 11th, 2021, most regrettably made some statements that cannot be taken back. During the Norman High School girls basketball game against Midwest City, I made inappropriate and racist comments, believing that the microphone was off. However, let me state immediately that is no excuse. Such comments should never be uttered. It's the grammar for me, y'all. It's the no punctuations.
Okay.
I am a family man. I am married, have 2 children, and at one time was a youth pastor. I continue to be a member of a Baptist church. Come on now. I have not only embarrassed and disappointed myself, I have embarrassed and disappointed my family and friends. Here's where it goes left. I will state that I suffered type 1 diabetes, and during the game, my sugar was spiking. My sugar was spiking. While not excusing my remarks, it is not unusual when my sugar spikes that I become disoriented and often say that are not appropriate as well as hurtful. I do not believe that I would have made such horrible statement absent my sugar spiking. I'm sorry. It's always the sugar for me. The sugar, that's that bad sugar, Jay Wilson. That's that bad sugar. He then goes on to say, during this time, I was with my colleague and friend, Scott Sapulpa. Scott Sapulpa was not the one that made these comments. It was me and me alone. It was my desire. It is not my desire to shirk my responsibility in this. And I certainly do not want Scott Sapulpa to share in the blame of this most unfortunate incident. Here's where he copied and pasted every white person's sentiments around the country. While the comments I made would certainly seem to indicate that I am racist, I am not. I have never considered myself to be racist, and in short, cannot explain why I made these comments. He goes on and on to try to apologize, but it's the sugar for me. It's the sugar. So, Jay Wilson, the next time somebody calls you an N-word, just hand them a fun-sized, pack of Snicker bar.
What in the world is going on in Oklahoma? This is like the 4th or 5th thing that happened in Oklahoma. But I mean, I done heard blame it on the alcohol. I done heard blame it on the weed, but now we blame it on diabetes.
It's the sugar.
My sugar was up, and I ain't had no Popeyes chicken and biscuit to bring it down. Really?
That sugar was spiking.
Well, look, this is not the first time Oklahoma has been going through a spike in this foolishness.
A sugar spike.
Really, BTV and El Teddy, I have to go, but I wanted to come on and say hello. I'm not on as much, but I just had to come on and say hello to you all. But that's ridiculous. I might talk about that now.
Yeah. Go. Yeah, you're gonna have. You're gonna talk about that. You're gonna have to talk about that.
Well, I just finished talking about T.I. and Tiny. Anyway.
Right. Well, I heard asthma make you homophobic. So I mean, if that
you said the gout makes you misogynistic, ain't that's what you said earlier? Really, it's the gout that makes you misogynistic.
No, there's a lot of things going on. So look, well, you all have a good day. Thank you for letting me come on, El Teddy. We'll be talking. Really, BTV. We'll be talking. I just have to go out and pick somebody up. I'll talk. Well, let me not even say that because now people are gonna be like.
Listen, somebody might spike and he might make a video.
I'm going to pick up my sugar.
Go and get
Somebody
that sugar.
might start spiking and they might make a video about it or something, you know.
Go and get that sugar. I ain't mad at you. Get your sugar.
Love you all much. Y'all take care.
All
All
right.
right. That is my good friend Jay Wilson, ladies and gentlemen. There you man right there, child. So we just gonna blame the whole beef sector on somebody's, disease. We'll find a disease. I know that. We'll find a disease.
I mean,
It's menopause. Oh yeah, you said menopause. Really be. I'm sorry. Menopause.
they said it was their menopause time.
Girl, who is this? Oh, that's little baby. Hey, little baby.
Listen,
Oh God.
y'all have got to put them damn desserts away from them diabeticals. Y'all know they greedy as fuck. Y'all know how they are. That
Listen,
man done put down 2 sweet potato pies and hopped on the mic.
that was too much of that double chocolate cheesecake. That man they blinked for like 3 hours. Did you? He had them trick Scott eyes going on. Them trick Scott eyes going on. Oh, God.
I got
Listen.
so many diabetes stories.
Right. Like we gonna explain away 400 years of racism or sugar diabetes and the black people. Shut up. We just gonna explain away 400 years of racism to diabetes. They was having diabetic, sugar
If you
spike.
wanted a piece of pound cake, fine, but you did not have to drink Coke with it. That's where you messed up.
No, it wasn't even Coke. It was Mountain Dew. He wanted to get that extra hit. Diet Mountain. You know that Diet Mountain Dew will really bush you across the head. Y'all play too many games. Y'all play too many games. Oh God, I had a lot of fun. But yeah, I thought you would want to know that less people are playing. I really want to poll the chat. How many people in the chat
But
can
you know
play
what?
Spades?
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. The older I get, the less I play. Not because like for example, in my family, we can always get 4 people because my whole family plays. But like for example, with Face, me and Face play, and we have the hardest time finding other people who play Bid Whist. And like I play Pinochle. Outside of my family, I don't know a lot of people who play Pinochle. Now, certain areas like my brother, all of his friends play Pinochle up in Philadelphia. So I'm sure so I do think, at least in my life, I can kind of see it. But the fact that younger kids, I just take that back. That's just bad parenting. That's just bad parenting. Sit down with your kids and teach them how to learn some things. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't put
I will admit,
with their gaming system. Sit down and play some games with them. Like seriously, y'all.
I don't know how to play cards. I don't know how to play poker. I don't know how to play spades, Bid Whist, Pinochle. I don't know how to play none of those games. And when I did go to college, by that time, Tallahassee had started to really become what
Tallahassee exploded like right after I got out of school. I graduated in 01.
They started to become bad with their murder rate. And it was more and more people going to prison over a spades game. So I'm like, I don't think I really want to learn how to play this. Because I don't know who I'm going to get.
Yeah, because people don't went to jail. Yeah, I done seen it before.
I mean, I've seen fights. I've seen people go to jail, but isn't that all part of the game experience, though?
It is. It is.
I mean, I'm just saying. I know that I have gotten into more than my share. Now, fist fights, I just seen it go down. I've never been in none. I seen it go down, but I done been in my fair share of loud ass arguments. I mean, I might have thrown a table. I might have tipped a table or two. I might have done that. Okay, I might have tipped the table.
And I think what pisses you off the most, I don't get that mad about getting beat by the other team. It's always when you got that partner that will fuck up, and you know you could have, and that partner did something that fucked up, or wasn't watching the board and cut on top of you, or just some dumb shit. God forbid they were me, something like that. And the whole listen, that's enough right there. That's enough right there to flip over the table right there. Yeah, we doing that. Yeah,
I mean, you all talk about it, and I'm open to learning it because you all don't seem violent. But yeah, it's just one of those skills like I have in my back pocket.
But yeah, you should. But Jessica, please understand, Really B was so afraid of me and my Monopoly skills, she refused to play with me when I got to DC. But Jessica,
Somebody
please
gonna
let
dignify that
the
because y'all know
record
that that's a lie.
show.
Somebody dignify that. I'm not
Let
gonna
the
dignify that.
record
Y'all know that's a lie,
show.
so I'm not gonna dignify that. El Teddy was doing 5,000 things. He was trying to see everybody and do everything and have. I'm not gonna tell you all the stuff he was having, and we just didn't have time. We just didn't have time. And that's
See,
not true, Abby.
Brown,
You do that. Oh my gosh, Abby,
if
don't do
IMC
that.
Brown, we would be fighting. We would be fighting. IMC Brown, we would be fighting. Child, listen. Just we will you
Listen, you nigga, it's a whole nother conversation. I just need to be the one to let you know that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Or if you come over to my Monopoly game and now you got to ask me questions about rules and you don't know the rules that's in the rule book and you try to create your own little backwoods Bama ass rules. We're not doing that over here, sir. Motherfuckers trying to buy property the first time round
Yeah,
of
you
rules.
can't do that.
You can't.
Motherfuckers trying to put property on thing, or I'm just gonna put one house over here on this one. Bruh, what are you doing? You can't do that. Anyway, you got 3 properties and you just try to buy one house on one. Wait, what? Read the rule book, sir. Anyway, child, it's way too serious. Oh, really? I'm gonna call you. I had a subscriber give me an idea. I thought it was cute. But I'm gonna run it by. I don't want to put it out on Algo's Good Internet and Airwaves. They DM'd me about it, and I said, "Oh, that might be cute." Anyway, it's about that time for me, y'all. We have been on here almost 2 hours, and I did not think that I would be laughing this much. I was shedding real clown tears over here, real tears of clown.
I'm going through the house and I'm throwing out all the bread. Our little can of peppermints is gone. No more Snickers. No more Three Musketeers, especially them sweet ass Three Musketeers, Milky Ways. Maybe
Not the
you get a
almond
Baby
joy. Don't
Ruth.
go out the almond joy. I love a good almond joy. Oh, because almond joy's got nuts.
We can keep the nutty bars. No more brown sodas. You can drink ginger ale, but nothing. Anything after that, no.
I don't like brown soda. Ginger ale is the closest thing to a brown soda. I don't like Coke. I don't like Dr. Pepper. I don't like any of the brown soda. Give me some Sprite. Give me strawberry. Abby, can you stop texting her so this notification message will stop playing during my damn live and I can get monetized? Because the amount of times that it have been played, we done played the whole song and now
we have not played the whole song. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
Yes, Abby, the bread. No more scatty nights. Scatty nights are done.
God. So all my monetization, mess around with Abby.
You will still get monetized, child.
Mm-hmm. At least Jay Wilson gave me $5. See, there's some monetization now. Anyway,
only angel food cake from now on.
Shondo's in the chat, y'all. We about to get up off here because I gotta get ready to go to work.
Yeah, get ready to go to work. Go handle your business. Go handle your business.
Oh, thank you so much, L Long. L Love, I thank you so much for that, for your contribution. Thank you, my love. Pineapple pop is good too. Pineapple soda, Lunam. See, that's y'all up north people with
Don't
the
nobody
pop.
get pop. It's soda. Who called it pop? Who said it's pop?
It's the people up north. You know, Ohio and Detroit.
That's Midwest. Don't say that's Midwest. That's
like
no,
it's up north too. Thank you, Dexter, for your contribution as well. Thank you. Thank y'all, my loves. Watermelon Crush is nasty. It sounds nasty.
See, Chicago, Midwest. I knew it. Because my girlfriend.
I know people from Michigan who say it. Well, I guess that
Yeah, I
is
have cousins from
Ohio.
Michigan. They
But I know
pop.
people in Pennsylvania who say pop.
No, they don't. They say soda.
I know people in Pennsylvania who say pop. Maybe they're from Ohio and navigated their way over to
I
Pennsylvania.
don't know. Maybe some parts of Pennsylvania, like over by the Pittsburgh area, but you go to Pennsylvania, you go to Philadelphia, it's soda. Ain't nobody say
Like
pop.
my people, most of my people who live in Pennsylvania, most of my relatives stay in Pennsylvania. Pittsburgh, not
Yeah, you're saying that that part of this.
um,
Okay, fine.
not.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
I do have relatives in Philly. I'm trying to think. Do my Philly relatives? The Philly relatives do talk different from the Pittsburgh
They don't say.
relatives.
I bet you they don't say no pop.
I don't know. I don't think the Philly people talk like us Miami people. Yeah, so I could see that, but I definitely know people from Pennsylvania that say pop.
That's fine. Like I said, I'll give you that because it's the Midwest, so it might be like you said, migrating towards the western part of the state. But I know again, it's certain things that I didn't hear until I went to college because outside of where you live, and even though I had traveled and stuff, you talk the way you talk. Like I never heard people talk about going to the movies as going to the show. When we say going to the show, we talking about a concert or something. But my friends, from the Midwest, they say going to the show. They talking about going to the movie.
But I mean, but really, you do have to understand that was like the late 19th.
See how the speaker was already ready?
70s.
See how I was already ready? I already knew you were ready for some fuck shit. You see how I was already up before you finished
It's a different day time. It was talking about.
You didn't even get the sentence out good.
Anyway, y'all, I hope that you all like some of the things that we're doing to modify and make improvements around here and clean up the things. And I'm gonna work on some more stuff here on the StreamYard to spruce it up, to make it a little nice around here. Hang a little picture over here, picture over there, make it a little nice around here and stuff like that. So we're constantly doing that. Thank you all for everything that you always give to me, your time, efforts, energy, and so forth. You don't have to, but you do. Y'all know I love y'all. I love all y'all.
And El Teddy is not that much younger than me. Oh, he the one that's rocking a gray beard right now.
That's what we're doing? Okay. That's what we're doing. Okay. I got you. Don't worry. No good deed will left. Will be
You started, little baby. Does El Teddy not start with me every time with the age jokes?
No.
El Teddy every time.
What?
You talk about me and my eating habits.
Huh?
You talk about me and my eating habits every time.
Because you're pregnant, El Teddy. That's different. We all see it. Just let us know the due date. We're going to have your virtual baby shower and we can just go on and do this. Just be honest with us, El Teddy. We all see it.
It's the shock. Oh God. Y'all just go listen for the rest of 2021. Anytime somebody does something, that's gonna be the excuse. That's sugar. Damn sugar. I need, that's 2019 had orange shirt. 2021 will have sugar. Sugar.
Yeah, you think that's going to end up becoming an inside joke, just like orange shirt. Like
orange shirt.
Just don't know. But you're right. You're absolutely correct. You're right. So all of y'all that
orange shirt is the inside joke.
Write the date down. El Teddy, bookmark this live because you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to refer people back to it when we get into it. But for all of y'all that are in the room right now, you are now in on the 2021 Shondo House of Debauchery Joke of the Year. You are all in on it.
My mother works in a nursing home. So the next time she comes home, the next time my mother comes home talking about how those older people and they start spewing their racist shit, I'm gonna tell her that she needs to suggest they check their sugar.
Just check the sugar.
Sugar.
All right, y'all. Well,
let me get out of here. Thank y'all for doing what you do. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. I love y'all. I love on y'all. Y'all have a great Saturday and continue to be good and be blessed. I'll see you all on the next live or on the next pre-recorded video. That's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.